I love the irony of the party of small government, less spending, let's cut spending. Spending so much money on this ridiculous thing of sending military units all over the country, so they can go on news. What is that? News Speak or Newsmax and Fox News and say, listen, we're going after the corrupt liberal cities. And meanwhile, they're not really doing anything. They're not doing anything at all. They're not reforming immigration. They're not making it better. They're not investing in vast amount of automation, which would actually eliminate a lot of illegal immigration and actually create wealth in this country for the first time in a long time. But they're not going to do that. Okay, they're just going to point to these democratic cities. Now, sure, they're being run poorly, ignorantly as well, but you have to point out the quote-unquote leader is in charge right now, and he's a Republican. So, at least in name. So, California Governor Gavin Newsom, he kind of rubs me as a slick politician, but I like that he's really taking it to Trump. He's not the typical weak, he's not strong as he should be, but he's not the typical weak politician on the Democratic side. We need to open up the political sphere for so many more voices. Ranked choice voting, so many things were being neglected that facilitates the total apathy in government, where people just don't want to even vote anymore. I don't know where the hell that article went. Let me go back to it if I could find it. Well, we got another one. Protester shot in Chicago by Border Patrol agents who alleged they were ambushed. Now, this wouldn't happen if they never started to politicize the whole situation. Now, there's a real solution to illegal immigration. There's a real solution. But first, you need to know why do people come here? Why do we come here? Because there's opportunity for jobs that apparently citizens are priced out of. They're not taking. Because honestly, it's supply and demand, just like everything else. Republicans like to talk about free market economics, and they're creating the biggest consumer tax tariffs in history. But you have to look at supply and demand. Everything is supply and demand. There's a supply for labor to pick crops, to work in these low pay factories, and they're taking it. And it's actually a source of wealth. And a lot of them actually pay into Social Security without ever getting it back. But, you got to politicize it, and it's costing so much money. So you're taking productive people in society, and you're paying these forces a lot of money to take them away, which is going to cost the economy more, which is going to kill productivity and jobs. You're actually paying more so that you can pay more. That's the funny part of it. It's ridiculous, actually. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. And, you can't expect anything else from ignorant leadership. We can eradicate illegal immigration. Don't get me wrong. See, I don't want to emotionalize it. Illegal immigrants, the illegal immigrants here taking our jobs. Are they taking computer science jobs? Are they taking engineer jobs? Are they taking jobs that I actually want? Or are they flipping burgers in Burger King? Or are they, picking strawberries in the freaking heat all day long? I don't want to do that to get paid per bushel. Why would I want to do that? Who the hell wants to do that? If you want to do that, go to your nearest farm, volunteer. I want to do this job. I want to work my ass off out here, bring a ton of sunscreen, and get to work. But but you're not talking about the solution. The solution to illegal immigration is vast automation of agriculture, of fabrication, of many facets of society that's going to eliminate the desire, the need to even have jobs in those fields so that people can focus on more productive, in-demand fields like engineering, even basic stuff. It's not automation so people stop working or leave and never, can't find a job. That is ridiculous. You automate the stuff that is just brainless. Picking strawberries. Does that take a brain, really? Does that take a lot of thought? Easily automated, but we need to create the incentives for that to happen. And once that happens, illegal immigration is going to drop like a brick. We also need to reform the immigration system so that we bring in people who are going to be a net positive for the economy, for the country. Net positive. Doesn't mean just, one sector of people, one country or another. We have to look at everyone coming in being a producer in our society and making things better, contributing to the greatness. But, just these little red meat tactics, they don't work on me, okay? Because I know better. That's why I created Reform the World. Because I know better. And I know what needs to get done for there to be true improvements. And this shit would not happen. This would not happen. So, yeah, that's about it.